If you're a heating air machine technician or even a salesperson, how do you deal with, I got a friend in the business? And why does this matter? This is a super important question. I'm Sylvan Bell, coming to you live for HVAC technician sales secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. Now, I want to give you a heads up. When I say I've got a friend in the business, this isn't the person saying that out of nervous energy. This is Tom and Diane that really do have a friend in the business, and they are calling to see, hey, does my guy have the goods? Are they doing it right? And is their price right? And so there's a couple things, like sometimes you'll get a heads up in your notes, in your job description. So number one, you do have to feel this call out. You do have to kind of feel what's going on. Because if you walk in the door aggravated, it's going to elevate the other person. So like there is research on your part that you got to figure out what's going on. And so that's going to come from probing questions. Like you may say, hey, look, my note said that you have a friend in the business. Can you share with me what's going on? And like, you will notice nervous energy. The people will be like, and they'll kind of wait around stuff and they'll give you non-answers to questions. That's a clue. That is flat out a clue that, you are there for other reasons than really giving a price. Okay. They may go, well, I got a guy that lives 2 states over and he says this is what I should do. Okay. That's something completely different. Or you got number 3 where Tom and Diane will come out flat out and say, hey, yeah, like I've got a friend in the business or I got a family member in the business. And it's like, you really got to figure out like, hey, very politely, very, very politely, can you help me out? Why am I here? Why am I using company resources to be here if you have truly a friend in the business and they've given you a proposal, right? And people buy how they buy. Who cares? But there are people who have no problem wasting your time and never plan on doing business with you. So this is a person that is not really there to give you a fair shot. Like they are there to extract value from you. Scumbags. And this is why you should join HVAC Tech Secrets. I give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel. And if you're a homeowner and you're watching this and you're like, well, I have a friend in the business and I think it's okay for me to call people. And no, you're a scumbag, right? Delete yourself from my channel. I don't ever want to hear about it. Okay. So I went out and bought a whiteboard because I figured it'd be easier to draw pictures than on a pad of paper. So I've upgraded. Got my $12 whiteboard here. So here's what you're going to notice is at the start of your call, the person may be very friendly because they want to extract value from you. They're going to be friendly because they want what they want from you, which is your knowledge and your information, which is proof. Just so you know, that's proof for you that what you have is valuable. So what will happen towards the end of the call is they're going to get what I call friendly aggressive, kind of scribbled right there, friendly aggressive. And like you may start down the path of like, hey, I want to explain to you everything that's into the job. This is where they start pushing back and pushing for you to be done faster, right? This is all about speed because in their mind, they're like, I'm wasting time with this guy. Just get to the number. They may say things to you like, wow, sounds expensive, or just get to the numbers, or do I really need to know all of this? And your answer should be, you got to give polite and friendly pushback. Yeah, absolutely. Right? How are you supposed to know what you're going to get? Like if you're trying to truly compare me to your cousin, to your brother, to your uncle, to your neighbor, to your friend, to your family member, right? And if you're only worried about the price, we shouldn't be having this conversation, right? You got to give a little bit of friendly pushback too. Like you got to think of it like kind of like ball busting. Like you got to think about it like, hey, how do I deal with this? I promise you, in any busy season, once a month, you are going to get called out to, I got a friend in the business, and you got to pay attention to how this game goes. The closer that you get, the closer you get to rolling the number to the pot of the gold at the end of the rainbow, is they are going to start putting more pressure on you, right? The word of the day is pressure. They're going to start, antagonizing you. Just get to the price. Just tell me what it is. This sounds expensive, right? Like they are going to pressure. The closer you get to the money, the higher the pressure is. The higher that they put pressure on me, the lower the chance that I know that they're planning on doing business with me. The lower the chance of me doing anything. I'm just there to validate design. I'm just there to say that their buddy, their friend, their pal is giving them a good price, or both of the above. So how you deal with this is, 1, show up to the call and kind of like you're a detective. You're trying to figure out what's going on. You've got a couple of pieces of information. They can be accurate. They may be inaccurate. So like I've gone to calls and my notes, I look at my notes and I'm like, bad call. And then I go inside and I play detective and I'm like, good call, the notes were wrong. And then there's been times where I've been to a call and I look at the notes and I'm like, good call, good call, good call. And then I get to the house and I play detective and I'm like, gosh, dang it, bad call. Right? I'm sure that's happened to you. So here's the thing. You go to a call and they got the friend in the business, right? I got a buddy in the business. I got a friend in the business. I got a friend in the business. Pay attention. Like as you start getting towards the end and they start applying a lot of pressure and ball busting on you, like now you know their game plan. Now you're like, now what's up? Now I know the game. Now I see what's going on. And then here's the thing. You got some decisions to make. They may come back to you and say, hey, sales dude, hey, sales chick, hey, technician, can you email me those designs? And then my answer would be like, why would I be doing that? Well, I just want to compare. Like, are we the type of company you would want to do business with? And if they start hemming and hawing and the answer is anything but yes, then it might be a sign from the heating and air gods, right? Mr. Carrier himself saying probably not a good idea to send that proposal out, right? It'd be nice for that to get lost in the mail. And once again, if you're a homeowner and you get sand in your emotional crevice and you're like, this isn't fair. Like, do you have any idea what it takes to get a company to send somebody out? Do you have any idea what it takes to have somebody go look at a home and know the ups and the downs and the ins and outs? Do you think it's free? Come on. Come on. Take your hurt feelings and go somewhere else. Get the sand out of your emotional crevice, but don't do it with me. I could care less. You put mentions down here at the bottom. I don't care. If you're a heating air machine technician or a salesperson, now you know I gave you the playbook, right? I gave you the playbook. Friendly, aggressive pressure at the end. You know their number. You got one of two things to do from here. Just one of two. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update or hit follow or share with a friend. That's even cooler. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.